What up, Creekside fam, and welcome back to the Creekside podcast, where today we sit down with the Jupiter legend, the beaver of the creek, Mr. Scott Lewis of Warped Cigars, and we're smoking blind. Ladies, how are we doing this evening?
Doing well. How are you guys?
Scott, you're having some mic trouble.
I'm mic check 1 2 1 2. We're on a bit of an incline here.
Hold on. Scott, welcome to Creekside.
Thanks, man. I am happy to be here. I called my mom about 15 minutes ago and I said, I have made it, Mom. I have made it. I am on the Creekside podcast. I am hoping at some point I get to sign an autograph like I just watched Noah and Connor do. If I could get to that point in my cigar professional journey, I would love it. Currently,
you never know what's about to happen.
I have not gotten to sign any autographs.
Well, that's because you don't do that many events. We're so fortunate to have you here.
That is true. Events have certainly been on the uptick as of late, but historically, we have left that to the retailer to take care of selling the product, and we provide education and support from Jupiter, Florida.
And great cigars.
Absolutely.
We have an event tonight. It's basically already started. There's 35 people in there, and it's an hour until the event starts. So Creekside loves Warped, and it's on full display right now. Now, some of that I jam down their throats, but I don't care. Hey, sometimes you just got to smoke it to see the light.
Hey, you must teach the people.
A little closer.
You must teach the people. It's about education, and it's about telling them what cigars you love, right?
Absolutely. And tonight, none of us know what we're smoking.
No.
We may love them, we may not. You picked 3 of them, well, for all of us, and then we picked one for you.
Correct.
So lay the foundation. How did you pick what you brought us? Anything else you want to share about each of them?
Sure.
And we'll share what we're thinking.
We'll start with CP at the end.
Yes, the pilch.
I know that he
not
does
an egg.
Do you know what a pilcher is in Florida?
No.
Let me start there. It's a type of bait fish that you can catch wahoo, marlin.
Oh.
It's a school bait fish, and we regularly use them to catch pelagic fish in the Atlantic Ocean.
What does pelagic mean?
Pelagic means free swimming. They don't live on the reef.
Oh.
How's it spelled?
Pilcher.
Hey, that's me.
Damn, bro.
Hey.
I don't know that there's many other ways to spell pilcher.
I'm sure you could get exotic with it, but a pilcher to me is a bait fish, which Connor's much more refined than that. But we'll start with him. I know he does not like a lot of pepper in his cigar. He does a little bit's okay, according to him. But I have seen him situationally put down cigars due to spice. I believe that his mom serves him his spaghetti plain. If he goes to the beloved Skyline, there's nothing on it.
No, it's a 3-way for sure.
Connor gets a 1-way. Noodles, please.
So all of these cigars are well aged. The one I have chosen for him, I think should hypothetically in a perfect world fit his palate. And if we move on to Mr. Noah, I know that he likes a little bit more meat on the bone. And
Look at that thing.
I have chosen a cigar for him that is one of my favorite brands to smoke if I have eaten a large dinner.
Okay. I mean, that thing is the craziest looking Maduro
ever.
It looks like somebody painted it.
It's definitely oil.
It looks AI.
This little
It looks
spot
like
right
AI.
here was from me because it came loose and I cigar glued it back down real quick.
Okay.
Just a tiny corner. It is
did
a very,
have the cigar glue.
very oily wrapper, very box pressed especially that one side.
And yours is the oldest of the bunch.
I can tell. This thing is musty and dusty.
Is it? How's it taste?
So far, it's good.
Okay.
It tastes old.
It is. We'll go, it's 2025. My math isn't that great, but that's 15 years of age on that.
Wow.
Nice.
Absolutely. So I have no idea what I have. It is a very likable size for me. Soft box press. Looks to be kind of a drier wrapper, but very aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Great first thoughts. CP, first thoughts on your Chunkmaster Supreme.
If this sucker is not a Cuban, I
Ooh.
would be so surprised. If this is not a Cuban, this is the most Cuban-tasting New World I've ever smoked. That's what I would say.
Fair enough.
Wow.
That's what I would say. It has the twang.
Hey, we got a big debate about this around here.
Yeah, hit me.
Is twang a tasting note?
It certainly is an Urban Dictionary tasting note, if you will.
Okay.
We use it in the office as well. We'll talk about some of Sandy's tobaccos as having a twang, right? So it certainly is. I don't believe it's in any cigar Bibles, but at the end of the day, it's certainly a word that we use.
That's good enough for me.
If we're being all the way fair about it, it's not that big of a debate so much as it's just me screaming into the void about how that is not a tasting note. I feel like at this point, like there's a lot of other it's a zip, right? Or it's something else. I get what people are saying, and I know what it means when they say it. But twang is the noise a banjo makes to me, right? That's every time I hear that word, I hear a banjo solo in my head. It's just and I got it. But twang also, I think, to me, is a lot of nose smell as well. It's more it's maybe more of a taste mixed with an aroma.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I mean, you've smelled Sandy's tobacco room.
It's the best smell.
Room. It is. I mean,
that and the aging room are my two favorite scents in cigars.
Kyle and I have racked our brains on why it smells like that, and we have zero clue why.
And I haven't been to many, but none of them smell like El Titan.
And Hoso's his aging room smells very good.
Oh yeah, of course.
But it's not like that.
No, because you know what the difference with hers is? I'd love to try this. You could probably, if Sandy made a bunch of bundles, fresh, sealed them,
sure,
and you put them in the humidor, but they're from different brands. I didn't know where they were Titan. I could smell Sandy's.
Oh, 1,000%.
That's my favorite part of Titan stuff. When it comes in, I'm like, take it out the cellar, and I'll jam that up my nose all day. And I will buy it. I won't put it back, but I will throw that up my nose.
It's unmistakable.
Don't even need to smoke it to enjoy it. What you got, Noah?
It's good. No, so far there's like a lot of stone fruit on the bottom of it. Earth, pepper. It's definitely got that aged flavor. No harsh edges anywhere. There's a little bit of a little funkiness creeping in already. So interested in seeing how it develops. I like it so far. This is definitely a good evening, post-dinner, or just heavier cigar.
Yeah.
I like it.
This thing is nuts. It is musty, which normally when we were smoking a bunch of PG stuff, we'd buy like the old, because you can buy like the 08s, 2001 production stuff. A lot of them were too much for me. Like I'm like, it tastes like I walked into an antique shop in Ocala. That's what that tastes like, and that's not for me. This is
name drop on Ocala.
This is dusty. It is funky, but it's not boring. Like it started off just easy, bready, chill. Now it's got this like licorice florality thing to it.
Is it past its prime?
I didn't smoke it in its prime, so I have no idea.
Maybe it is in its prime now.
No comment.
Do you feel like there's still gas in the tank, per se?
There is. At first, I thought it was just going to be like a cool old dusty cigar, but I'm already hitting a transition where I'm tasting something new, and I'm like, oh, normally that's not how these old ones go for me. It's like, oh, it's the same thing the whole time, so if you like it, you like it, and if you don't, there's no redemption. I'm excited about this.
This tastes old. I'll say that. This tastes old.
Yours is the youngest of the three.
No way. I saw the cello on that too. It was dark.
It tastes Grandma's basement Bible. Funky, musty, but it's same thing as you. It's not one-dimensional at all. There's a lot of things happening. There's some vanilla, there's some cashew, there's some leather, there's a touch of spice. Like there's things happening.
I am unsure what that size even is.
It tastes Cuban. That's all I'm going to say. And if it is not Cuban, then this is the most Cuban tasting New World I've ever smoked. I'll say that.
When I clench my teeth, it's like I bit sand. That's what we're dealing with here. There's dust inside this cigar. I can feel it. The teeth are becoming one, as you would say.
Yeah, you know that feeling when you launch like 12 sticks, back to back to back to back to back to back, and I do that a lot at events, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the night, I'll get to the hotel or I'll get wherever it is I'm staying, and do one of these, and it just a whale has baleen. Like it's all one piece on the top when they're and that's what I feel like I got. I'm like, it's just one big tooth.
It's just one fuzzy ass tooth.
Yeah, and I need a power washer.
Yeah.
What about when you guys are like, you and Kyle are tasting a myriad of samples?
Sure.
Is it just sparkling water, or is that it? Just in between? Have you ever seen the guys that do the unsalted peanuts?
I have. We tried that.
You don't subscribe?
No. Nope, I did not subscribe to that episode.
But you should subscribe to this.
I'm a Topo Chico guy.
Oh, big bubbles.
So
You're
you
a
like
big
the
bubble guy.
mineral taste.
I like, give me the effervescence. I believe is the technical term.
Like you're burping every sip type thing is what you want.
No, I mean, I'm not chugging it. But I'll use it to clean the palate, and we have found, one, I like the minerality and the effervescence of the Topo Chico the most, but we've also found it does a heck of a job of cleansing the palate.
Topo Chico. We're on the Saratoga game right now.
I'm not knocking a Saratoga.
And a Topo in a bottle is
Topo Chico
hard to
Twist
beat.
of Lime is probably the best summer drink, hands down, possible.
1,000%. I mean, I'm one of those a day in the summer. My wife keeps them on deck. My wife keeps them on deck in the garage fridge.
You got to work your way up to Topo, though. It's like working your way up to like a 12 milligram pouch.
Topo
you start
Chico
off
is
with
the
the
final
threes. You're
boss
doing
of
like
sparkling
Perrier,
water.
where it's like I think it's carbonated, and then Topo's like, yep, I had to gear up for this one.
This hurts my throat to drink.
The unpopular opinion, Perrier in a plastic bottle leaves a little bit to be desired.
But Pellegrino in a plastic. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to say the names. They had nothing to do with being on here.
They don't.
Turning
Boo.
its back.
I was going to say this one, I wasn't going to say the name, is my current favorite one. Everybody's going to know what that is because I think there's a label facing it, but I wasn't hip to the Liquid Death, really anything. I've had it a couple times. I was like, it's water, and then these little sparklings are pretty good. Saratoga's baller, too.
The Toga. What are you thinking about this? Nice.
I think it's very neutral.
Okay.
It's not a whole lot of pepper. I would say not a whole lot of sweetness either. It tastes from the earth to me. And I would not say it is not enjoyable, but certainly has not developed like I know it will.
It could be backloaded.
It could be, all sorts of loaded.
Yeah, you really don't know.
I trust you like a Buick.
I take that as a massive compliment.
Do you? Okay, 60,000 miles. You got to get another one.
Oh, I didn't know that about Buicks.
Hey,
okay.
so-
You don't trust me like a Forerunner.
No. With this, all other things, sure.
You've seen too many people get duped on this show.
It's obvious that you enjoy it. I mean, am I wrong?
No.
Okay. Okay. But man, these people are spilling in here.
Yeah, it's going to be a big night. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
There's our chess brethren. I forget his name.
Chest? What do you mean?
Chess,
Oh.
like the board game.
He's going to go in there and set up a chessboard and invite people to come play with him every Thursday.
Oh, that's cool.
And whoever beats him, he buys them a cigar.
Yeah.
Hey,
Really?
what are some of the cool? You go to lounges throughout the country.
I do.
From time to time. What are the great ones doing well?
They listen to their customers. And I think, you can try and try and try to do it your way. But ultimately, to a certain point, you're at the mercy of your consumer base, right? Especially when you're talking about a brick and mortar.
Yep.
Obviously, you can be a little bit more, you can dip and dodge and duck a little bit more online and kind of promote and align yourself with the brands you want to, because you have the whole US of A to sell that product in, right? But if you're talking about a B&M exclusively, listening to your consumer base and providing value, hospitality, which is which I think is what you guys do here, is incredible. But there's other people out here, that have a similar vibe going on as you. You've got some good shops in the country, and then unfortunately you have the opposite of that. One of my least favorite things to see is you walk in and you see, an hourly paid clerk with their head down on their phone. And it's not that I need them to acknowledge me. I don't. I'm there to probably do some sort of a business, or at least give samples, or, try to talk to the buyer, owner, etc. But, when you walk in that door and that head is down on the phone, or, doing this, that, or the other thing, it just doesn't set up success from the initial jump, right? So I think, the customer service piece and the hospitality piece is about the most important thing you can do in a brick and mortar.
I agree.
The cigars are subjective, right?
Sure.
You could like A, B, C, and D and hate E, and everybody else loves Z. But, the service and the experience, and then pair that with education too, like nights like tonight, right? Mm-hmm. We're adding value to your consumer base, and teaching them about maybe a brand that either they have smoked a little bit of, they're absolute massive fans of, or never heard of.
Yep.
So I think education needs to be lumped in there as well.
Yeah. Do you think it's like almost the opposite from the first thing you said of listening to the consumers? Do you think it's the opposite for a cigar manufacturer, for a brand? Like, how do you balance that and not just trying to make stuff people will like?
That's a tough question.
Like, I feel like Warped has very strongly always made stuff that Kyle likes. And that's what I've liked about Warped, is I'm like, I know what I'm getting. Smaller sizes, one size per brand sometimes. But that's got to be a difficult thing to either decide I'm making cigars that I have to like, or I end up making cigars for the people. But then where does that end? Because you're never going to please everyone.
You're not, and it's it's something I think that every smaller manufacturer will struggle with, right? If you take Kyle, if you take other small brands, and Kyle's a Corona guy.
Yeah,
he smokes Coronas. He's morphed as time has progressed, right? There's not a cigar in our lineup that he doesn't smoke. He will not put out a cigar that he wouldn't smoke regularly. You've got a Sarto double Corona in that.
The daily driver.
Yeah, that's probably not something he smokes quite regularly, but he has no problem smoking it, right?
Yep.
He's interesting in the capacity that I don't really think he's ever been too terribly influenced by outside opinion or perspective on what he does. It's he makes cigars that he likes. His blending process, and I've never watched another guy blend, but I've watched him blend, and it's detailed to the point where you get to the final two choices of however many, and it's cigar A or B. I'm not tasting a whole heck of a lot of difference between A and B myself. I smoke cigars.
Yeah.
But it's I think Kyle's unique in that fact that he's not going to make something to just try to fill a void in our portfolio. It's got to be smokable for him.
So ultimately, that he has to enjoy it, want to smoke it for it to go into market.
Yes. And also, the tobaccos chosen are really important to him. The process starts where he finds either a filler tobacco not usually a binder, but either a filler tobacco or most often a wrapper that he wants to use, and then him and Hosos are off to the races, or he's down at NACSA working on something, grinding with Sandy, on some stuff that we have coming down the pipe, and occasionally with Aganorsa.
Yep.
But for him, it's about the tobacco choices. That's what he predicates everything on. He hand chops for all of it when we can with Hosos.
Yeah.
NACSA, obviously, we use a lot of the tobaccos that they grow. But, again, his process is so detailed that he's not even really concerned with, honestly, what you or I think.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like me and Connor, big Don Ronaldo fans. We've been fiending for that to come back in stock.
Seriously.
And I remember you saying, once we get the tobaccos that we only will use for that, we'll roll them again. But there's no we'll just swap out this Dominican Criollo for just another Dominican Criollo that they have readily available.
If you're looking at the sales side of the fence, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I wish a swap was available. Yeah. But, ultimately at the end of the day, I have nothing to do with the tobacco blending. I have nothing to do with the choices on, other than, do you like this?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Okay. And really, as far as tobacco input, he's riding that horse by himself.
He's the mad scientist in the lab.
But what I think people don't really know is how much he genuinely enjoys doing that. It's, the creative piece to him is everything.
Yeah.
And, if he's not creating, he is
dying.
Yeah, pretty much. He's not a happy man.
Yeah.
Always something with the wine when we had the coffee going, with tobacco, with whatever he's got, his hand in at the time. It's always the creative process is what moves his needle.
What, CP, what's your favorite? I want to know everyone's favorite Warped or Gellis family or drop.
It's between two. Don Ronaldo would be my number one if I could smoke it. Sir. But Corto Maduro for sure. Corto Maduro.
I guess it depends on my mood. The Cloud Hopper is in my top 5 right now.
Dude, I
that
freaking
Cloud
love
Hopper 485. That's a good morning ripper. I like Sarto a lot as well. It's got that nice savory, sweet balance to it.
Connor thought he liked Sarto.
I'm trying to think about what's another one.
I do like Sarto.
Devil's Hands.
Oh yeah,
Devil's Hands.
Devil's Hands is a phenomenal stick.
Sleeper. That's a sleeper.
6x44 isn't for everybody, but I think it's absolutely phenomenal, and it has that kind of Aganorsa signature taste.
Yeah.
That I think is when it's right is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I like Devil's Hands.
It's got similar qualities to the Rare Leaf Reserve that I've been digging this year a lot, too. So it's not the exact same cigar by any means, but it's definitely got that cinnamon peanut leather kind of weaving back and forth in that cigar. That's probably why I like them both. But
it's got some oomph, especially for like a...
It does.
Is it a Habano or it's Corojo?
Corojo.
Yeah, is that the one... Maybe it was you telling me this. It's like heavy influence Esteli tobaccos instead of Jalapa tobaccos, which...
Well, I mean, we've got tobaccos from all three of Aganorsa's growing regions in some cigar at some stage, right? I mean, when you talk about Aganorsa and you break them down, they're absolute machines.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to talk about tobacco growing and land ownership in the greater...
But made by hand.
Greater Esteli area.
Yep.
I mean, Eduardo Fernandez is, about as big as it gets. They are Criollo and Corojo people. That's what they grow. They've delved into a couple of new things recently, which are just offshoots of Corojo and Criollo. But for the most part, it's 98 and 99 for them, and they do it very well.
Yeah, I always used to, whether it's Luzione, Warped, HVC, I always used to be so enamored by when you look at the blend breakdown, it's like, Corojo 99, Criollo 98, Corojo 99, Criollo 98, that you could take the same seed varietal in the same country and people could produce like 100 totally different cigars. I'm like, then you get into what? Lots, farms.
That's how
obviously deep, regions.
That's how deep Kyle's going into it. For me, I know the lots and the farms because he tells me. Sometimes I remember them, sometimes I do not. But for me, it's regions that I can call out, right?
Yeah.
Jalapa to me is king.
Agree.
The underlying sweetness that you get from Jalapa grown tobacco, I think is second to none. You want to talk, but let's break it down. You want to talk about Liero? I think Esteli Liero is some of the best stuff going. But if you want to talk about just regular filler tobaccos, whether it be Viso or Seco, I think Jalapa is king.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah,
I love them.
Like it.
I love this.
So do I get to say my favorite Warped cigar?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Do you have a favorite?
I do have a favorite. Clear, definitive.
I love most people when they get on here and they're like, "Oh, I love them all."
No, I'm going to tell you. No, you go first.
No.
Okay.
Back to you.
Before you guys go, I will be right back.
Okay.
Josh is in the trenches.
Yes, go.
And
go.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Go.
I want to help him out.
That's a good man.
He is a good man.
I'm going to let them drown together. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
you're good.
Put that wherever you want. So my favorite Warped cigar.
Yep.
I'm unsure if you've smoked it.
Oh.
And I know for certain Noah has not.
Okay.
It was a cigar that Kyle made for Marvin in Hawaii at Our Field Wine Company. You can probably tell me the year of it.
It's 18.
No. Hit me. Are you thinking I'm going to say Corto?
Yeah.
That's number 2.
Oh, what?
My number 1 and number 2 Warped cigars are unfortunately limiteds, and both made for Marvin in Hawaii.
No way.
La Colmena 407.
Oh. Yeah, no, never had it.
It's a 40x7 variant of La Colmena. That is a lot of Ecuadorian de Florada in a row. And if you are patient, as with all 40 ring gauge cigars, that cigar will give you a lot. An absolute metric ton of cream and sugar, almost like a crystallized, like a burnt sugar, which you get a little bit of with 44. And I think 44 for a daily driver is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I know you daily drive it often.
I do.
But the sugar on the 407, I don't know what happened there, but it's just incredible. So Marvin, if you hear this, run that back, will you?
Yeah, yeah, please, so we can all get a little taste.
Yeah.
My favorite. It's hard. My all-time fave has to be Colmena, 44. And then the limiteds I loved was 6102R and Moon Garden.
The Lancero?
Yes, the original one.
650 boxes.
Yep.
What year?
That would have been 17.
Could be.
Somewhere in there.
17-ish.
It's somewhere in there.
2017 PCA, we sold that.
Okay, yeah, it's somewhere between 17. I remember where I remember where I smoked it in my patio in Boca Raton. So it was 17 or 18.
I'm unsure if we delivered it in 17 though, but I'm fairly sure.
I just know I loved it. It was a great stick, cinnamon bomb, ton of flavor, in your face. It was delicious. Go ahead.
Hit me with that.
Okay, first of all, I've been holding this ash on to show everybody.
Stacked.
I'm going to tap it because I don't want it to fall on me. Look at that. Beautiful.
That thing stacked up nicely.
I'm so surprised at this. It's that thing it kind of turned into like half an inch in is still there. So it's just added some nice, I don't know, layer to it. So it's not all the same. I can definitely tell this probably had more pop.
In fact, I know it did.
Because it doesn't, there's no strength, no spice, but there's so much flavor still there that I'm like, oh, this thing was probably a heavy hitter.
I know it did because I believe, and I was told, I'm not an expert on this brand by any means, but I was told that blend was the original blend of something that you know very well.
In market, or it was like a test?
Very much in market.
Okay. It was the first of it.
Yeah. Yep. And then Noah's, if I'm being honest, the band adds a lot of value to that cigar.
Oh, so you kept it?
Of course I kept it. But I think the world of the two guys that make that cigar. They've been doing it a long time. And, so I'm dropping some hints here to try to help out because this is virtually impossible for you guys. And we don't have CP on right now, but my man is way off.
Well, because he thinks it's Cuban. Although they make some Cuban-like cigars.
100%. I'm not. I don't think he's wrong.
Oh, I see. But he is very wrong because it's not
wrong
Cuban
by default.
Yeah. I just can't get over how that thing looks in Noah's hand. Like, that is one of the most striking cigars I have seen.
It definitely
do you like
has an appearance. I do like it.
He likes it.
So far, it's got a lot of leather. Front, back, all over the place. It's got, this might sound weird, but a very sweet, earthy, funky, mushroomy thing going on in the middle of my palate.
I 100% agree.
And I'm getting like steak and toasted oak.
I like that.
Like just very meaty, earthy, umami. Yeah, and it's like a little bit of that stone fruit underneath everything. It's so faint, and it's just there at the very end. So it's like very savory and rich, and then a little bit sweet. And it's heavy. I'm guessing just by the shape of the ash, there's like heavy Ligero on this cigar. Yes. And it smokes like it has, that Ligero hasn't aged out yet. I don't know how old this cigar is, but whatever it is,
2017
held up to where however you stored it, it held up. And I'm sure it would have been a lot maybe sharper in the very beginning, but it's still something that if it were a bit stronger, I'd still smoke it.
A fresh one of those, when I first smoked it, I sat down. It brings the heat.
This is coming from the double decker too.
Hey, look, we don't need to tell all the secrets.
We don't, but it's just coming from him. We're just alluding to. All right, CP's back.
I am back.
He gave a blow to.
I am back. Yes.
Spell.
Did that thing stay lit?
Oh,
fancy.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I think it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I think it's amazing. Did you guys talk about what it was while I was gone?
We didn't say the name.
Okay.
What would you pay for it?
With age or without age?
You pull up into the Creekside humidor.
Yeah.
It's sitting right there.
And it tastes like that.
And it tastes like that.
Smokes like this, just like this?
Yes.
Between 20 and 25.
Oh, lower than I thought you were going to say.
That's what I'd pay for it.
So it's in Atabey land. It's encroaching Atabey land.
Yes, for sure.
Interesting.
Josh was getting worked.
You gave him a breather?
Yeah.
We got some Warped fanatics in here tonight.
Yeah.
We certainly do. This is awesome. I mean,
you having fun?
Yeah, man. Look.
Hey, Waffle House this morning. Skyline Chili. Packed house.
4-way onion.
Oh yeah, that's the move.
No bean.
I like chili with beans too. It's weird. I just don't like it in that particular dish. That's like the noodles and beans together. I ever feel like all these chili parlors have slightly undercooked beans, which makes sense.
Little chew.
Yeah, I don't like a chewy bean.
You know, the thing is when you look when you look in there. We're talking beans.
When we look in where?
when you look in the window there.
Yep. For the event that starts in 40 minutes.
You built it.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. That's the vision, and I think seeing it on your television channel that I watch every week when you boys put out the content, even when Connor does some suspect stuff, but it's just cool. It's cool to live it with you. I would hang out here if I was within a couple hour drive quite regularly.
Heck yeah.
And to watch the YouTube channel and everything else you're doing kind of grab hold has been super cool. Happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
But that gives me an opportunity here.
All right, here we go.
If you folks at home are enjoying this content, which undeniably you are, because you made it through this far of me talking, so just like and subscribe this thing.
Yeah.
Consider joining the Patreon. There is so much added value there. I get it for free, but these guys are just doing it so much differently than a lot of other things that I've been a part of. So, like I said, happy to be here and like and subscribe this thing.
Thanks for the plug, Scott.
No
and
problem.
while we're plugging things, you got to experience something today.
Wow. The springy floor.
And we didn't even say, hey, come stand on the springy floor. You walked across it.
And you're like, what is this?
You started asking questions.
Yeah. It happened organically.
Yeah, it
really did. You know where my mind went?
Where?
Warehouse.
Yes, that's
like not the whole thing, right? But just where the Packers stand.
Yes.
That had a lot of give to it. Now we've got
the foam.
Yeah.
But you just sink.
Honestly, the foam's a little wore out.
Yeah.
And we get a new one every year.
Yep.
But I don't know what. Tell the people what it is.
Omara sprungfloors.com.
Hey, it makes you want to say, stay sprung.
Stay sprung.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, we definitely say that. And they're in Ford plants. They're the floors in SpaceX's yoga studios. They're everywhere, dude. These guys are. It's awesome.
They don't play.
Yeah.
SpaceX has yoga studios.
SpaceX Omara.
Okay.
It's a collab of the century.
Okay.
But yeah, they put them in exactly what you're talking about. Warehouses, manufacturing plants.
Do you yoga?
Not regularly. I'll do it once or twice a year. My wife will, turn on a yoga thing in the living room, and I get a little downward dog, scorpion. I'll do it from time to time.
I went once.
Did you
was there more
something?
watching than
it was?
I was in the back of the class.
It was through a window, but I was still there. No. I went to
That's why I only got to go once. They didn't allow me back.
Oh, yeah. So I went to a hot, hot yoga.
Bro, you'll pass out in those things.
Look, I've been to other countries in the name of war, right?
Yeah.
I've never been so hot in my life. And then you want me to look through my feet somehow. Like what one lady, I can't do that. Okay. I mean, I'm a finely tuned athletic machine, as you see, but I can't do what you're asking me to do. Please don't push on me. And then they're trying to wedge you into the position. Like, just don't do that. So I went once, and that was a wrap.
You had enough after that?
I had enough halfway through, I got to be honest, and I took off.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a good business model, You open up a yoga studio, you're like, we don't need the HVAC. We don't need to spend money on that. Just bring them in. It's hot yoga. There's a surcharge here on your discomfort. You just gave that a look. Did you like it?
It's changing a bit.
Okay.
For the better.
Oh, nice.
So got a nice little transition about a I don't know 2 inches in.
Yep.
Whatever it is, I will say the construction is good. It is it's a firm cigar.
Yeah. Good weight too.
Yeah, it's I'm
17 grams or so.
No, it's significantly less than that. Between 15.2 and 15.9.
He's a human scale.
Well, that was a past life. I'm joking. I need the shop, Kyle. Yeah, but no, it's well constructed. It was kind of one-dimensional for the first first 2 inches, and now has kind of taken a nice turn, got a little bit more sweetness. It was very earthy, but it is mellow. It's
that's so interesting. I didn't expect that from that cigar.
Not what?
To be mellow.
Okay.
I haven't smoked it.
Oh, okay. Great.
I just grabbed it thinking it would be something that wouldn't be mellow.
Just looking at it, I don't know what it is. I don't even know who picked it for him, but just looking at it and just hearing what you just said about it, did we by chance just get that in a few days ago?
Yeah.
Okay, I know exactly what that is. And you're mellow.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Not what I would have expected.
I mean, I'm also 6 or 7 cigars deep today.
Hey, we've had a couple Corto Maduros.
Yeah.
We had 2 at once.
Dude, earlier we smoked Corto Maduro San Andres fully cooked, like dark Maduro, and then Corto Maduro Claro San Andres natural.
Whoa.
And the idea was San Andreas natural, great wrapper. I like it. It's on a bunch of cigars in your humidor, I believe. You got one with Foundation and a couple others, right?
Yep.
New
Los Cal.
But when you smoke them side by side, in Nicaragua they call it vaporizado. So essentially they steam the natural to darken it and kind of make it appear almost perfect, right? The darker you make something, the more you can hide imperfections. It's aesthetically pleasing, but the question Dave and I were asking, and I mean, to be honest, I already knew the answer, was does it change the flavor? And the answer?
Resounding yes.
Now, is the flavor change exponential? You talk.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's enough to.
It is noticeable too. I think
most
people would say this is noticeable.
Nick make 2 if it wasn't noticeable?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's not. Yeah. He's pretty good at what he does, I would say.
Yeah,
He's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So there is a difference, and for me personally, 10 out of 10, I'm taking the cooked, and I believe you're the same.
Yeah, I've only had one of one, but I'm taking the cooked 10 out of 10.
Agree.
All right, it's getting slammed in here. So my heart's starting to palpulate. I want to do thoughts and guesses on the cigars.
Okay.
Then go turn this thing up.
Let's go, because I want to get in there at that table.
Get cranky. About time to start running deals, yeah.
Thoughts and, guesses. He's got a journal.
If I'm going Cuban,
okay,
which I think it may be.
Sure.
I think it's a Trinidad.
Okay.
And I think it's the Trinidad short, I forget what they call it, Petit Robusto or something among that. I forget what it's called. But if I'm going New World, I have absolutely no clue. Not even in the slightest.
Do I tell him now?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That is a Davidoff. So it is a Davidoff Puro de Oro Gordito. And that is from 2018 with an MSRP of $64.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
I would smoke that for that price after your review of it, though.
Yeah,
that sounds worthy of it.
It's amazing. It really is. Now, I would like to smoke one fresh off the shelf. And
I have never smoked anyone but an aged one. So I don't even know if they're made anymore, to be honest.
It's very good.
The bands are really decadent on that. It's a gold band, which Davidoff does for certain special projects. To my knowledge, it's not like a white band or the black or red or whatever it is. It's like a bright gold band, and it's got a foot band too. It's really elegant.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
brother.
you for the gift.
You're welcome.
This cigar's awesome.
I mean, this thing still rips.
She's unraveling on you a little bit from age, I think.
A little bit of a wrapper issue,
but that's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry about that. Yeah, flavors are really good. Still going with the same profile. That stone fruit, it's getting like stewed and stronger. Adds that earthy, sweet, funky umami thing that's going on.
Ooh.
And the charred, like toasted oak and charred meat notes. I love the Tabernacle for that reason specifically. Gotcha. And I was expecting this to be chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. Pepper hit is definitely there, but it's not offensive. It's very balanced It's a very savory overall cigar with a little bit of sweetness. I have no idea at all what it is. I mean, you said made by two guys. The way that it smokes and looks, I mean, I kind of feel like those two guys are either Pete and Jaime or, the Garcias or something. It's along the lines of that wheelhouse, guys who put out flavors like that. I'm not sure what it is, but it rips. I'd smoke it many more times.
Beautiful. It is. It's made by Lito and Tony Gomez, and it is an LFD Factory Press 2 from 2017.
Nice.
I think some of the stuff that they make is absolutely exceptional. There's a little Cameroon cigar that they make that I think is absolutely phenomenal. But that's if I've had a steak dinner, and so what people call those is a flower band. So they used an old original LFD band. They brought it back, and it's not super decorative by any means, but a great cigar. And people refer to those, if you hear them say LFD flower band, that's what that is.
Nice.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm not a huge. I've never been super far into the LFD rabbit hole, but every time I grab something, it's all double Ligero, triple Ligero. It's just like that's their signature. So I think maybe I like LFDs with age on them. They definitely benefit.
It's not a double Ligero or triple Ligero cigar. It's just it's a different blend. It's got I can't remember all the tobaccos off the top of my head, but it's not their normal Nicaraguan, Dominican.
Yeah.
I think there's maybe one country, if not two more, in that blend.
Nice. This thing slaps.
But don't quote me on that.
All right,
Mr. Ember.
I'm trying to rack my head on this. As it is now this old, and what I can taste from it, it makes me want to go back in time and smoke it.
Did you look at my
even
note?
more pop? No, but I could have.
Okay.
My only guess was going to be like a viaje of sorts, but all I know is it's good to really good now, and I bet it was like excellent and full-bodied, in-your-face, big flavor 5-10 years ago, but it was really good.
That is a Tatuaje butcher's cut. Butcher's cut 2010. Yeah. We don't have Pete right here, but I believe, and what I've been told, was that blend was the predicate blend for the one they do in the butcher paper.
The pork tenderloins.
Pork tendies.
Oh, that's freaking rad.
Yeah,
correct.
Dude.
So that is the first, I believe, the first variant. And please comment if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the first variant of pork tenderloin. So
it was
an OR
good.
Pork tenderloin, if you will.
That is sick. Thank you for bringing that.
No problem.
That's really cool.
I'm slightly jealous now.
That's really good.
That is awesome. This is still great. Thank you.
What are you thinking?
I got zero clue, man.
Country of origin?
I want to say that it's a hybrid.
Okay.
And I want to say that it's Nicaraguan and Dominican.
Okay.
But that's kind of a cop-out guess.
Yeah.
Is it a Puro from a country?
No.
Okay, so I think the wrapper is probably Nicaraguan, and I think I've got Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. I haven't got through this thing. This thing is so compressed.
Yeah. I know. It's a slow burner.
And just absolutely burning like, my grandma walks. So I don't know. I'm trying to rack my brain. I read Half Wheel every day, so I'm trying to rack my brain on what you would have just gotten in a week. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's new either.
Yeah,
it
true.
could just be a resupply. I also know that you like a lot of crown heads, so I'm gonna say. I'm not going to guess the brand.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that it is a mixture. I think the Kappa is Nicaraguan, and then I think the fillers are primarily Nicaraguan with a little something else sprinkled in. If I'm not being tricked by the binder, that could be the other country.
Do you like it? I mean, you haven't got to smoke the whole thing, so it's not fair.
I can't objectively.
Okay.
It has not offended me by any means.
Yeah. It's made in Nicaragua.
Okay.
I believe it's all Nicaraguan filler binder.
Okay.
With a San Andres Kappa.
Yeah.
Tuxla.
Okay.
It's the Tatuaje Cajonu 2012 Tuxla.
Nice.
There it is.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they've put the tobacco in this cigar, and she's slow rolling me. But I'm surprised at that because that's a strong.
I know that's why
cigar.
I said what I said. I'm like, oh, I thought that thing. I haven't smoked it.
This is the one with the
brown
baby
and
blue.
green.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know. I thought it would have been stronger, but hey,
Skyline cooks the foreigner's palate.
that's true. That is facts. Oh man,
And especially when we added the chicken in.
yeah. I think that's actually what threw it. But we got the ice cream to try later. Grater's X Skyline. Hell yeah.
Wait, you guys got some?
Yeah, we'll get a little taste here shortly.
Where'd you find it? I've been
Skyline.
looking for it. Oh, they have it?
Yeah, just go to your local Skyline.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen, it's showtime.
It
it's
is.
time to bring time to bring Palm Beach County
Now,
to Cincinnati, Ohio.
you'll get me off behind this where I'm awkward, and then I'm going to go in there and do my thing.
I'm ready. I'm going to go
All right.
get your mic set up.
Let's do
All right,
it.
Creekside fam, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. Do what he said. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.